Welcome back to Tales of Yogard. We are a Mythcraft TTRPG podcast, and this is our first campaign, The Sea's Tale. I am Corey Griffin, and I am our MC. With me, I have Joey.
What's going on, guys? I'm playing Ussuri Arconi. Time to get down to business.
Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm playing Goraan Stormclaw. And I am not comfortable with this situation.
Kobe.
What up? I'm Kobe. I play Lesh Seahorn, and I really hope he pulls out that gold.
And last but not least, Jesse.
Hey guys, I'm Jesse. I'm playing Zephyr, and I got a feeling things are about to get spicy.
Ussuri's just gonna hand him the bounty slip.
I'm gonna have to take you onto the ship if y'all don't mind.
Naturally.
And he motions to the rest of them to board the ship. Or if you all follow.
That we do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then you see this rabbit folk. Much smaller than he is foot hanging around his neck. You see a small peg at the end of his ankle, replacing the missing foot, and he is Snow White. And he says, "All right, what are you doing? What can I get for you? What are you doing? What do you want?"
We are here to turn in a bounty and collect on it.
All right, and which bounty? Do you understand how many bounties we put out at a time?
Your crewmate has the slip.
Oh, so you're trying to tell me that there's Zephyr? You got Zephyr sitting on top of a turtle?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, well, take the hood off. Let me see. As he moves forward.
Ussuri would take the hood off of him.
I'm gonna switch from third person to first person.
Talk about a bird's eye view.
Goraan under his breath, just Gregor is a tortoise, not a turtle.
Slap, what is the meaning of this? Why is there a bounty on me? He's just gonna play stupid.
You know you ran away from us, right? Like, we've told you multiple times that there's no way that we're just gonna let you go. We've told you that when you join our crew, you stay. I told you that.
I refuse to be a prisoner.
Look where that got you. You're a prisoner.
You'll have to kill me like you did Smudge, because I'll keep leaving.
Smudge was an unfortunate accident.
I was a crossbow bolt in accident.
He made the mistake of thinking he was you. No one else can leave the boat and not die. That is reserved for you.
Then I guess you'll just have to keep killing others, because I'll keep leaving.
And every one of those deaths will be your fault. Every one of them.
Nope. It's no fault of mine.
Then you're going to stay this time?
We'll see.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Too many people on my boat for comfort. And a turtle? Why do you have a turtle? Anyway.
I believe it's a tortoise.
What's it fucking matter?
Honestly, it doesn't. Look, I don't know what bullshit this is. We just get paid and be on our way.
I'm getting visibly irritated. There's such a difference.
Functionally, it doesn't matter at this point, does it? Really? No.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, good. Now, you said you wanted gold. Oh yeah, gold. So he starts moving away, and then out around all of you, and go into a room that's here below the poop deck. And I don't know if any of you follow or just mean mug the dragon folk.
Would it have been expected for one of us to follow?
Yeah,
He didn't say to follow. He's just like, oh, right, you want gold, and then walked away.
Ussuri would look at one of the dragon folk and, are we supposed to follow him? Do we just wait?
Listen, he didn't tell us nothing.
Lesh would probably take a few steps towards the door during this conversation. Not like right up to it, but I'm probably like sitting under the mast now at this point.
Okay.
I don't like when people are right up on me, so I would use this kind of a way to like back up a little bit.
I would also, like, when I go to talk to the Dragonborn, I would probably shift over here. And if Goraan doesn't move, I'm basically putting myself in front of the dragon folk and Goraan.
He probably won't right now, just because there's not really a good place for him to go.
Yeah.
Zephyr's gonna try to sell his cover a little bit, kind of fiddle with the ropes like he's trying to pull away from it. Maybe look at Ussuri and be like, "You don't have to do this."
One of the others will walk up, taking notice of that, and be like, hey, no, stop. Don't mess with that.
You're right. We don't have to do this. But you're quite the bounty, and I feel like getting paid.
Is it worth it? Working for such awful people?
It's the life of contracts, my friend. One and done.
He's gonna kind of just clam up at this because not much else to go with it.
So Klep will come back out. It's like a small chest in his hands, and he would almost run into Lesh, and he's like, oh, here you go. And he all but like forces it into your chest.
I would hands up like almost like disgusted, kind of like I'm not one to carry. You take the prisoner off the turtle and we're gonna put the gold on the turtle because that's what he does. It carries things. And yeah, I'm gonna pretty much tries a way to get him standing and ready. That's my excuse to do that. So I'm gonna be like, Goraan, can you have Gregory come and I can get the chest, please?
All right. I'll move Gregory over.
And then, yeah, why that would pretty much when the Gregory gets over, I would stand up Zephyr and not hand it, pretty much like pretty much shove him off the turtle a little bit onto his feet and like gesture like, do you want to put the chest on the turtle, please?
You can put your own chest on the turtle. I don't really...
I will put the chest on the tortoise, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And he reaches the chest up to you because you're much taller than he is.
Yeah, I'll bend down a little bit and grab it and start tying it onto Gregory if Zephyr is off of him.
Which direction did you push me?
I'm pushing you towards. My hope is he's gonna start walking with you back in the office, and we're all gonna start walking in right behind him. And
Okay, so I'm more towards the door.
yeah,
Okay.
I probably had to like step back when the turtle came and put you in front of me.
All right. Well, you all can now leave my ship and get your tortoise off of my ship, and I will leave with Zephyr.
Hold on. One of your crewmates is mean-mugging me. And I don't appreciate it.
So it's like that then.
I just don't appreciate somebody disrespecting me without even knowing me.
I mean, at this point, you're standing on our ship. Please leave. You have your gold. I have who I want.
No. Not without this crew member paying for it. And, honestly, Ussuri is going to go ahead and just pull the anchor out like he's going to do something. I mean, he's not going to swing it yet. It's going to be for intimidation purposes. But at this point, he's pulling his weapon out.
You're pulling your weapon out. all of these Dragonborn also pull out different weapons, whether it's a
Oh.
spear, a sword, and they're like, and Clap's like, wait, what is going on here? I did not say to get into a fight. Why? Everyone put your weapons away.
A shame that it's come to this so quickly.
Listen, it's your guy pulling weapons on us. We didn't do anything.
I'm pretty sure I saw your men pull weapons first.
Are you blind?
I just know what I saw.
I thought you had more respect for with the crew than this, Clep.
Man, do I do it now or do I wait?
And I try to kind of grab back at the wrist of Zephyr, I'm pulling back as it's starting to deteriorate a little bit.
Let's roll for initiative.
Damn it! I was just about to ask something.
I was going to cast a spell, but
Waited too long in that pause.
I didn't. I was
I was-
waiting if you wanted to.
I was literally just about to ask if I could take a swing because Ussuri would just get irritated and just go ahead and swing at the dude in front of him before we roll initiative.
I get a spell point because I rolled a 1.
Oh, that was a
Hell yeah.
terrible roll. I rolled a 4 for initiative. So
I
much
got a
for being-
5.
Okay, well, I'm gonna add the 2 to myself and go at 11, I guess. With spell song because I am a troubadour.
They have a 5.
What is your awareness? Ussuri.
It's a 1.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need you to do a roll off with 2 of them for me.
With awareness?
Not just a straight D20 works because you both have.
Are you fucking serious?
Okay, so they're gonna go before you.
Bullshit.
Alrighty, so it is gonna start out with Clep.
Oh boy.
You,
It's gonna hurt.
he quickly pulls out a couple knives. Oh,
He's gonna stab me, dude.
just because you think that we're a small contingent of windwalkers, you can walk all over us? No. And then he's gonna lash out twice with his scimitar, getting a 9 on each of them. So I at Goraan against AR.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to. All right, Lesh.
So Lesh would pull out his book, open the lock, and he will tell a story of a rabbit foot on your neck. What the heck? And then he's gonna cast Glumness on him, which is just a charisma against their will.
Okay. Yeah, 21 will do it.
21.
Nice.
So they are now demoralized. So all attacks against the demoralized creature gain tactical advantage.
Okay.
And
Who is
then
this?
this is the bunny or the
Oh,
rabbit.
okay.
Clep, yeah. And then I'm going to with my 2 other AP, I'm gonna cast Metal on both Ussuri and Zephyr, which gives you a +2 to your AR and your physical defenses as some magical books from the page fly around you to help protect you.
I like it because I'm about to get the shit flaked out of me.
I saw that.
It's fine.
And then I have 1 AP I'm holding over.
Okay. So yeah, next it's going to be 2 of these dragon folks' turns. And this one is going to going to move here. And then 2 of them are going to attack you with TA for a crit fail. And a 9 against AR, which I think none of them hit.
9 ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. So up next is the other 2. So the first one is going to stay there and take a swing of 15 against your AR.
It meets.
Okay, so it'll beat.
Beats it.
Yeah,
Is that
the
with
other one.
Is that with the +2 that you got?
That is with the +2. Normally my AR is at 13, but with the +2 from metal, it's up at 15 now.
So only out of all 4 of these guys attacking at you, only one hits, and it's the guy with the spear.
Hold before you roll damage on that one. I want to look after being hit by attack. So I'm looking at Bear the Pain, and I'm wondering if I can do it after I see the damage or if I have to do it before.
Can you read it out for all the listeners?
So what I have written is after being hit by an attack, you may choose to reduce the damage you take by your level.
This may not be an accurate ruling, but I will say you can do it after you see damage.
Okay. I'll look into it and I'll have
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's after the damage.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be after the damage. So that's gonna be 9 points of damage from this spear.
Okay, so then I am going to go ahead and use my Bear the Pain and reduce it by 2. So it's only 7 incoming damage.
Yeah. And then it will be your turn.
And then with that,
As it hits your turn, the magic pages are gonna swirl around a little faster, and I say, "You seem to have a lot on you. Here's a little extra to get you going, and you're gonna get 1 extra AP on this turn."
okay, so with that 1 extra AP, so I have 4 starting out because I went into the Berserker tree. I have my Blood Rage point, which is a special one that I can use on attacks. And then with the one that Kobe just gave me, or Les just gave me, I am up to 6 total. I have pulled the anchor out, and so that's going to give me the ability to attack twice with the anchor, because each one is 3 AP for the cost. So I'm gonna say for the guy who is south of me, because he's close to Les, I'm going to target him.
Okay.
And so my first attack is a 14,
That will hit.
and then my second attack is a 22.
Which will definitely hit.
That so close to a crit. Okay, now these dice are spicy because you've seen me slinging D8s before on my damage. These are D12s.
Oh my god!
And
Nice.
because this weapon is my family heirloom, it has a +1. So I have a +1 to attacks, and I have +1 to the damage. So first set of damage is going to be 7.
Okay.
The second is 12 for 19 points of damage total.
Your second swing obliterates this man.
Haha, yes! It is a bloody party now.
Yeah, the visceral image of somebody getting hit with an anchor. A full, solid metal anchor twice? Oof. Absolutely.
We love it.
Great.
I don't
Is-
think I need those.
Blood just coats the anchor, sprays all over Ussuri and Les. You just see this gleam in Ussuri's eyes as this is something he has been wanting for several weeks now.
He had some shit pent up.
Hey, Clef, does that remind you of anything?
What's that supposed to remind me of, huh? You being another traitor and apparently grabbing more people to help you be a traitor?
Oh, no, I just meant how you lost your foot.
How's that supposed to remind me of anything? It is now your turn, though, Jesse.
The big bear man. How... Well, first of all, I need to roll to break out of the ropes.
That will be a strength or dexterity check, your choice.
Would athletics apply?
Yes.
We'll roll athletics. For a 22. I feel like I'm out of them.
You pull that apart easily.
how, how accessible were my weapons?
They're in my bag.
They are in Goran's bag. And they will cost you 1 AP, like you were drawing
Okay.
a fresh weapon.
How much did it cost me to break out of the ropes? Was that 1 AP?
1 AP.
Okay. So I've got 4 total. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste the AP reaching in the bag. I'm just going to. So there's already 2 TA for me against Klep, right? One from Hunter's Quarry, and one from the Demoralize.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna real quick throw up Instinctive Attack, giving me an additional +2 against Klep.
That is a
And-
spell, correct?
Yes.
Okay. As you cast your spell,
Well,
you're
a
used to
chant,
it.
but yeah.
Okay, it's still
Yeah.
magic. You see Klep's dagger start slashing out towards you because he has a reactive action. Anytime a spell is cast from within 5 feet of him, he may make an attack.
Feels personal.
For an 18 against
Mage
AR.
Slayer.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Often can he do that?
We're gonna find
Oh,
out.
once per round. For 3 damage.
3 down. That's
He rolled lowest damage.
Roll that minimum. That's what we'll love to see.
all right. So then, after that happens, do I still?
You
Cast
don't lose anything.
attack?
Yeah, it's
Alright.
still going, right? He just
Alright.
has the ability of, if you cast a spell within 5 feet, he slaps.
Then in that case, I'm gonna hit him with Lightning Lash, and I'll roll it, and then there'll be another +4 on top of what the roll will show. So a total of 19,
Yeah, against his reflexes, that'll hit.
5 damage,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
All right. Goran.
All right. Well,
Does your
and-
familiar get to go?
Oh yes, thank you.
It is 20
It
feet
gets-
or 30 feet up in the mast.
Okay. I'm so glad you remembered that because I forgot, as I usually do. Where's? Okay, what's the range on that? Hey, he is within 30 feet. Perfect. He's going to use the spook action,
Okay.
making a magic attack using my endurance against his will. So I'm just going to
Okay.
roll endurance. Will that still get my +4? Well, no, it won't get instinctive attack because that's on 1 attack. So it'll just get the TAs.
Yeah.
So there's that. So 13 against its will.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. So he is frightened of the familiar for the next 3 rounds.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
It's a good turn. Goran.
I need to slightly recalculate because both the things I was going to do don't seem like they are as useful as they were a few minutes ago. Bum. Okay. See, I don't want to get Ussuri stuck in something, so I may just throw a couple of.
You get the feeling that Ussuri is in bliss right now and doesn't really care what happens around here.
Well, okay. Then, in that case, I will go with my original plan A. Where am I going to put it? No, I'm going to put it here.
Another
Here.
choice
Okay.
to be made there.
Corey,
So
while
I'm
he's
going to-
oh, never mind.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say while Adam is thinking, do we want to explain frightened again, really quick, briefly?
Yes. As I bring it up so I can read it real quick. So the frightened condition. I was looking at something else. You have tactical disadvantage while the source of your fear is within sight and cannot willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
Which is going to be just super odd for Klep because this random bird, he's just now randomly terrified of it. As far as he's concerned, it's a completely random bird.
So, Goraan begins speaking in an ancient language for a brief phrase, and gestures and points to this spot in the midst of Ussuri and these dragon folk, and this mass of thorny, weedy brambles explodes over the area, making the entire area hazardous terrain and being dangerous when they start their turns with it inside that area.
Right.
Okay. And that cost me 3 AP and 6 spell points, so I marked that off. And I will then use 1... No, I'm not going to back up. I'm going to hold on to my last action point for my next turn. And that is me.
Okay, so it is now Klep's turn, who is going to, at this point, draw, also in his other hand, draw a small crossbow. And he is going to, with 1 set of TD, make an attack with his scimitar at Goraan, and an attack with
Oh yeah, that hits.
with his hand crossbow at Zephyr. So
That's 6, so that does not hit.
okay, so the scimitar does
Man, I
get
wish I had
blood.
extra.
That will be a 9
Cool.
damage.
I will also use bear.
No, that was an attack. That was an attack.
Okay, never mind.
It's 6 damage.
Okay.
I was like, that seems a little high for his damage. What's going on?
Cool. I'm going to use Bear to the Pain to reduce that to 4.
Okay.
And Goraan is bloodied! Yay!
Hey, scary times already.
Yay.
All
It's
right.
not me this time.
I got hurt in the last fight, and we didn't have time to take a full rest, so...
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Lesh.
Okay, seeing all this going around, he would have the pages would gather back around him. He'd kind of like slit off the blood and gore and viscera of them, and then just we need to protect our allies. Continue to do this, and then the pages would all go out again, and then all Goraan, Zephyr, and Ussuri all have protected +2 AR. And then I'm going to, with my last APC, hold that one. AP, hold that one over.
Okay. Which, that protected his coming clutch. More than once already, so... Now it's going to be the Dragonfolk's turn.
Now, when they start their turn within that point, I have to make an attack against their fortitude.
Yep.
Now, it already rolled. Do you want me to re-roll?
We'll use that for the first one, but
Okay.
it will be individuals. So,
Okay.
Go ahead and roll twice more.
Okay. Look.
So, the 18 definitely hits.
And one more.
So does that 18?
Oh,
So, yes, it will be. So, it'd be the one that's here and the one that is here that are grappled.
yeah, they're both grappled, and it's hazardous terrain. I think if they move, they take a D4 sharp damage.
Yeah, for each
Yep.
5 feet.
Yep. Okay, don't like those.
So, those are the 3 attacks. I got a 16, a crit 22, and a 13 against
13
your
misses.
AR. Yeah.
Protect you from one.
Yeah,
So,
that did save me. So
so
it's gonna hurt a lot.
1d6 plus 1. So the first one's 6 damage.
Okay, so that one.
Yeah.
So I thought that we had like a recoup. So would we?
I
have
think
got-
you did recoup.
We
recouped,
definitely
we did
didn't
not
rest.
Right.
Do we get
That's
health
why-
back on a recoup?
Only if you are bloodied when you take a recoup do you get health back.
You go back up to. I don't think you lose the bloodied condition, but you go back up to half health, if I recall.
Well,
At the
you
most.
recover 1/4 of your health, but you cannot recover so much that you are released from the bloodied condition.
Okay, and I wasn't quite bloodied, so that wouldn't have helped me. Okay, so that 6 puts me down at equal to -1 HP.
Okay, so you are in death points.
Yep. So does that tick up a death point automatically?
No.
No, you're
Okay.
just at 0.
Now, the crit will give you 2 death points.
So now I'm at 2 death points, and then the third one misses.
I'm very familiar with how death points work.
And then it will be Ussuri's turn.
Okay. Adam, that means you gotta make a magic attack against me.
Oh, I do.
Is Fortitude considered physical?
Boop.
It is.
12.
So then my fortitude is at a whopping
14.
16, I think. No, it would be 14. I have it already bumped up because of whatchamacallit. Yes, it is 14, so that doesn't hit.
The brambles missed. You are not
even
grappled.
even if it did, I will say I've read the ruling of that. If you you are able to dismiss that particular ability, so even if
Yes,
it did
so-
hit him, you could immediately release him from the grapple.
But I would release the spell itself, right?
No, just
No,
the grapple.
Oh,
Just
really?
that effect. Yeah. The caster has
Okay.
the ability to dismiss that effect.
Oh, that
Okay.
makes the spell that much better.
Yeah, I thought it was you release the entire thing.
Now, it is
Okay.
still hazardous terrain.
Yeah, so if I
Yeah.
move, I would still take the D4 damage, but guess what?
Yes.
Gotta move.
You're not moving.
Nope.
Not taking
Sure
that death
not.
point.
You're just swinging a anchor around.
Yeah,
Yep.
as your turn would hit once again, please know that after this, I'm having you clean up this deck, and and another AP would come your way.
Okay, so we're gonna have a pretty nice repeat of last round. I'm going to target the dragon folk to Ussuri's west, so the most left one here.
Mhm.
And he is going to swing with his anchor. That's a 14
A 14 will hit.
for 10 damage.
Okay.
And then the second swing is an 18
An 18 will hit.
for 12 damage.
He is.
For 22 damage total.
Broken.
You splatter this one. The blood covering the deck. Some of it gets in the water. Some of it gets onto the turtle. Tortoise. Onto
We're all fighting. Ussuri's just
Figure.
painting the deck.
So also, because I started my turn, I would have gone up another death point, right?
No, it is at the end of your turn.
Ah, okay. Okay, cool. So after yet another dragon folk is just splattered everywhere, Ussuri's just gonna laugh, even though he's in pain. Visibly, like he's getting real messed up here. He's had a spear jabbed into him.
Couple short
he's had,
swords.
short sword slashed at him. So he's not looking great, but he is absolutely enjoying himself. And then that is going to be the end of my turn. So I'm going to pip up that death point and give it on over.
All right, Zephyr.
Okay, so he is going to. Well, he's just going to go ahead and keep trying to deal with Kleb. Starting with 4 AP. He's just going to make 2 lightning lash attacks. So here's the
Okay.
first one. Does a 16 hit. Okay, so 4 damage there.
Okay.
And there's another one. Does an 18 hit
Yes.
for a whopping 1 damage. Yay.
So another 5 damage. And he's going to lash out with his scimitar
Yep,
for
okay.
casting a spell.
He did
3.
not hit.
Oh, it would have been a 4, but still.
Well, it would have
No,
also
he's-
had
Yeah,
TD.
it would have balanced out because he's got that TD.
Yeah. So, but either way, it's a 3.
Yeah.
Goraan.
Okay, alright. This is fine. I have 5 action points because I saved one from last turn.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. I'm going to spend 3 to cast Ensnaring Root on Klep. Does not cost me any spell points because it is a chant. That's a dirty 20 against his anticipation.
Yeah, which hits.
He takes 2 damage, and more importantly, he's prone.
He is now prone.
Which doesn't matter much because he goes right after me anyway, but still. And
He'll
then...
takes an action.
What am I going to do? I will then... Why not? I will also use Slick. Actually, I may not do that because...
I'm helping, okay?
No, I'm not going to do that because he'd just fall prone again on the start of his turn if it
It'd be
worked.
funny as shit. It'd be really funny though.
Spins an
Nowhere-
AP to get
you
up,
know where-
slips right back down.
You know
I
where
am-
Slick could be very useful? Because it costs movement to stand up.
Oh my
Yeah, I know.
god.
I'm going to do it on the dragon folk directly up of Ussuri here.
Okay.
This guy.
Oh, that's
We're going to
perfect.
cast Slick. Please hit. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, so the space he's in is now slippery and treacherous.
Okay.
And on his turn, things might happen.
Okay. Dex check against 10 plus your magic attribute. Okay.
So it'll be 12. He needs to beat a 12.
Well, you have more than a 50% likelihood of that happening.
And that is my turn.
Klep is going to stand back up.
Klep's got issues.
Right.
He's having
And
a
then
tough time.
He's frightened. He's demoralized. He just got knocked prone by some plants on a boat.
You know what? You know what? That is very true. He's going to take off running into this room in here.
I'm gonna pull like a Gatling crossbow or something. Jesus.
He is so small. Just have the bear stand in front of the door. He's just stuck in there. Starve him out.
I was thinking I could send Smudge down in there because he can't willingly move towards Smudge.
Mm.
Also,
Well,
Just
he's
back
frightened.
him into a corner.
I think. Am I thinking of the wrong system?
he cannot willingly move closer to the
Okay.
source of the sphere.
Yes.
Doesn't mean he can't throw stuff.
But that also only lasts for one more round.
True.
Yeah, this round, I think, right? Like, once it's his turn again, he's no longer
It
frightened.
has been...
No, he's got one more.
Okay.
This is the second.
He's got one more. Right. As he opens the door, you do see the windows in the back.
Yeah, you did forget to use Smudge again.
I did. I thought of that well into Adam.
He's gonna jump out a window.
Like I said, as he opens the door, you guys do notice that this room does have a bunch of windows and such.
I'm zapping him with electricity, and there's a bunch of water around.
I mean, it might dilute the water.
Why is it spicy?
All right, but it is going to be Lesh's turn then.
So just for clarification, when I pull, if someone's in the brown bush and they get pulled, do they take damage for each 5 foot feet they're pulled, or
Yes.
just the movement? Okay.
They're directly ahead of you, not the one in front of.
Yeah, I won't put the one that's slick. So I'm gonna try to cast Briar Whip. It's a champ, Thorny Vine ensnares from you to attack an enemy, make a magical attack, which is my awareness.
It made it there. You got a 19 on it originally.
Oh, it's set up right.
Yeah, it rolled it for you.
Yep.
Look at you, Spaz. You do me so good. All right, because I sure as hell didn't
Did it
do
pretty
that.
well for everyone.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. So
Spaz's daddy.
I don't know about that one, guys. I don't know about that one. Nope.
Oh yeah, that is a. I'm gonna pull him. If that hits them against their AR to the 19, I'll pull him 10 feet closer to me and deal 1 sharp damage.
So your whip didn't do that much damage, but how much extra D4 damage is he gonna receive from
it's like
this?
what, 2d4?
That's I believe an extra 2d4 damage from pulling him through this rough terrain.
Goraan, do you want to roll it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
An extra 5 damage. Nice.
I mean, that's 500 times the amount that the Briar Whip did. and it pulled him into flanking of Ussuri.
Show
But also, yeah,
With
he's
my
like
last.
Ussuri, but also being.
Yes, exactly. That's the plan. And then with my last AP, I say, Pages, keep it up, as they're going to continue to swirl around you, Suri, keeping the protected on you with your +2.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
So again, these dragon folk are gonna. Oh, one of them will attack Ussuri. So that first one's gonna
Now-
attack Ussuri.
Before they do that, the one on the slick needs to make a roll.
Okay. Gonna possibly negate this crit, but 10 fails.
Does
So
fail.
it is prone. So
Which one
sadly,
is this? The north one, right?
yeah, it's the north one. Sadly, he has 2 monster actions, but only one of them can be used for an attack. But the other one can let him stand back up.
So he gets
But-
knocked prone.
But
He's-
there's something else that needs done real quick. With him laying in these brambles, what I need is Adam.
Yep.
I need another check. See if he's grappled prone.
Right. Yes. Believe it's just my magic ability, correct?
Yes,
Okay. Does a 16 do it?
that will do it. So he is now grappled and prone. He cannot
Boy.
move.
I
So
love Primal's control.
for the listeners, the first thing that Spaz did before we caught on to that was rolled an attack against Ussuri and got another nat 20, which would have put me at 5 of 8 death points. So, oh boy, did that just come in clutch to save Ussuri's life.
And that's why we're triple primal, baby.
Yeah, Ussuri is the only
Primal for
frontliner.
the win.
I went ahead and re-rolled it because I am nice like that, because it would have been a different modifier because he was prone, even though he's still technically flanking. So it was a 10.
And a 10 does not hit.
Now the next one's coming after Lesh.
Oh yeah, come at me.
For 2.
Ooh.
The swing on that. The swing between my first roll of this turn of these two and my last roll of these two. It was quite a bit.
I'm not even paying attention. I'm just reading my book. I just like turn the page, just like, oh, interesting. It just misses me.
Alright. Ussuri.
So Ussuri is gonna start his turn.
I'm out of AP to give. I wish I
I
could.
Okay.
feel
Okay.
so bad for the one that is grappled and prone right now.
So honestly, I am going to target the one that's down here, that just swung at Les.
You do have +1 tactical advantage from flanking.
Yep. And so I can only do one attack because I don't have the extra AP. But it's still going to be one attack with a +1. Does an 18
And he was
hit?
already injured.
An 18.
He's
Oh, yeah.
already very injured.
6 points of damage at least.
So, with that being said,
Do you want to know his hit points, or do you want to roll it first?
no, I rolled. I can't do anything different about it anyways.
That's true. He is still
So-
up.
Okay.
Barely. He's bloodied. He was
That's
bloodied after
lame.
one of those 5.
How much does it cost for a shove action?
1 AP.
Shove him through the brambles.
Actually,
He's at the edge of the brambles.
Would
if
that
I
be so-
if I grab
shove
him,
you-
I can. If I grab him, I can move him, I can move him here, right?
Shove does not say that it has to be directly away from you. It just says you move your opponent 5 feet.
Yeah. You
So,
move them in a
if you
direction.
make-
So,
It says you move them in a direction, not any
Yeah.
particular direction. So yes, you can move him back.
yeah. No.
Nice.
That being said, I'm gonna use. I probably should save the AP, but I'm not because
This is more fun.
fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna attempt to grapple the dragon folk, which I believe.
It'll be a strength versus their fortitude.
Can I apply athletics to this?
No.
Okay, so just straight strength versus.
It's basically an unarmed attack.
Oh, okay. So strength.
Pretty much.
That's gonna be a 6.
So that's
Technically a
not gonna work.
7 if I get the TA.
7's still not gonna work.
Okay.
However, it was only 1 AP to attempt to shove.
Yeah, that was my last AP.
Okay. It takes
Yeah.
3 to.
So you have five.
It's the anchor. Oh yeah, you're right. I do have one more, don't I?
You have 5. I'm sitting here like you have
no,
5.
you're right.
Just-
I'm gonna save the 1 AP because if I save the 1 AP, that's 2 attacks next turn. So
All right, Zephyr.
All right. Zephyr's not really engaging with the dragon folk. He is just focused on Kleb, especially if he's running. This is just perfect for him. So I'm gonna start with how high up is Smudge?
Smudge is
30.
30 feet up.
30 feet up.
Yep.
Okay. So he's got a fly speed of 30 feet. Did that put him in the room with Kleb?
It would barely, yes.
Okay. So probably like right about here inside the room.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going to use one AP or one of my AP for him to use the help action, which he picks a creature within 10 feet and distracts that creature. Me and allies gain tactical advantage on attacks against that creature until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
That leaves me with 3 AP. I'm going to use 1 to move in the room with Kleb, at least where I can see him, just kind of right inside the doorway. And I'm just kind of like walking forward, lightning around my arms. I'm just kind of stalking Kleb at this point, and we're going to hit him with a lightning lash. That is a altogether like a 21. And which I assume hits for 8 damage.
Yeah, he is now bloodied.
That took a minute. Just to get a bloody took a minute.
Well, your main damage dealer is not working on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So, like,
I've been kind of chipping away at him, not really
Yeah, no, for sure.
hitting hard.
but yeah. So he is bloodied with the first one.
That's the only one I'm doing.
Oh,
That's the only one.
Okay. And then it is going to be Goran's turn.
Okay. I feel pretty confident that you can handle these 2 guys, right?
I mean, he is bloodied. He's laughing.
Yeah, he's
but
he's laughing, but he's in death points.
But he does have blood shooting out of him. He's in death points, and he has 4 death points.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you have 4.
I'm
He's
halfway to death.
there.
Okay.
So I mean, Ussuri would probably, if you asked Ussuri that, he would probably respond with something to the degree of, "Go help Zephyr."
All right. Stay alive, and I will. Can I see Zephyr? Can I see the little guy from where I'm at right now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to throw a briar whip at him,
Okay.
as long as he's within 20 feet.
Yes.
15, just barely. Oop. Aw. Just an 8 miss, or an 8 hit, AR.
And he does miss.
Try one more
He
time.
does get a TA also.
A 9 still misses.
Yeah, it's not going to hit. One more time. What about a 15? 16.
It will hit.
Cool. He takes 2 sharp damage. And he just pulled 10 feet closer, but because Zephyr is there, I guess it's only 5 feet.
Yep.
It was 5 feet up towards us.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
So for what it's worth, when you say to Ussuri, "Stay alive," he responds with, "I have never felt more alive."
Okay. Also, and I hate to do this to myself, I don't think I had the AP to cast that twice.
Yeah, you wouldn't have. So, it is now Klep's turn. So, he is still 10 feet away from Zephyr. And he's going to turn around and he's going to look at Zephyr and he's going to be like, "Did I or did I not treat you good? Huh? I made sure you were fed. You had a relatively easy life compared to some people. I didn't hurt you. I treated you good.
You and everyone on that ship lied to me.
I mean, so? Everyone lies to you. Everyone lies. If you kill me, you'll never find the seized jewel.
Fair point.
So,
Then tell me where it is.
well, leave. Have your friends stop bloodying my ship.
This is not your ship anymore.
It's still my ship. You guys leave. Let me send the 2 people that your friend killed out to sea. Then maybe I'll tell you where we're heading."
That doesn't work for me. You're only trying to make a deal because you know your life is forfeit. You have nothing to bargain with.
I'm gonna be honest, my life isn't forfeit. It's just looking a little sketchy, or like I'm gonna have to swim. And this fur takes forever to dry.
I have no intention of letting you leave here.
And he will use one of his monster actions to shoot his crossbow through the window behind him. There's more than one way off a ship. Always is.
I'll be right on your heels every step of the way.
Alright.
Well, your heel.
What are the odds the bolt like breaks the window completely instead of just creating like a pinhole?
I mean, I feel like it's relatively high for low quality glass.
Probably. If you're talking about an upper story window on a boat, they're not going to be as worried about pressurization and stuff, so it's not going to be as critical for it to be able to handle it.
That and, I mean, salt water wears everything thin.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I tried.
But he's gonna shoot out that window, and then he's like, "Last chance, Zephyr. I'm doing everything I can to make sure you get to stay alive when you come back. You do this, and I won't."
I'm not coming back.
All right. And then he will step out of the window, falling into the water.
Okay.
And that will be his turn. Lesh.
Oh, you fucker. What? Alright. Well, I gotta keep Ussuri alive, so the pages will continue to swirl around him for 1 AP. I guess I'm gonna try to cast Glumness on the rabbit again. So if we do get a chance to hit him, we'll have a bigger chance. That's a charisma against will. Will a crit do it?
Yeah, I mean, a crit
Can
always does it.
can you see him though?
Oh, can I see him?
I mean, he's in the water. You're on top of the deck. You're like 5 feet away from the rail. I'm actually gonna go with no.
Do I need to see him, or does he just need to hear me with it? With stanzas.
Mm,
I'm running to the wiki.
I think we're all like, okay, time to go look up the ruling.
I mean, yeah. Choose auditory or visual. Mine are auditory because I tell stories. The creatures must hear you to be affected, and if visual, they must see you. But I don't do visual.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I say anything about visual unless I tell my story?
how well did sound travel underwater? Because you just dropped into the water.
Okay.
That's dicey.
He's super
Yeah,
light.
yeah,
He's not going far. He's a little rabbit. He like plopped in and out. He doesn't want to stay wet.
I'm gonna give it to you. But these are thoughts I'm gonna have to make. You all are now privy to thoughts I'm now having to worry about.
I'll take it for the stupid rabbit. Thank you. So if we do get a chance to, you'll have demoralized. So he's TA'd. I think what I'm gonna want to do is just clarify. I'm gonna clarify Ussuri on the one that's next to me with tactical advantage, so he has another chance.
Did you? Are you not using?
Oh no! Yep, one stanza. Thank you. That is very right. You can't multiple. Okay, so then Then I'm gonna actually clarify Zephyr on double diff. No, because I can't see, so that wouldn't work for that one actually. Sorry. Oh, the whole not seeing him thing did change a few things. Okay.
Well,
sorry.
do you have to see him for that, or just me?
That one I think because I have to the creature of your choice within 40 feet of you, so I'm assuming I'd have to see because I have to specify the creature. So that one I believe reading it. So instead I'm the 1 AP. I'm gonna try to ram this dude next to me.
Okay.
Nice.
Freezing.
With that -2 strength.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a 0 before.
Oh.
There's a lot going on. Lesh is super confused. This instinct took over and he tried to ram.
Does that hit his AR?
No.
Zero. Does a
Zero does
0
not.
hit?
Well, in a way, it hits his AR. It hits it in a way that it does not penetrate it at all.
If by hit
Like-
you mean glances off harmlessly,
Yeah.
having 0 effect, then yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what exactly happened on Les's turn?
Yeah, you got protected.
Okay. Okay,
You
so
got
just,
protected,
just the
and then-
first stanza.
Yep. And then Lesh ducked his head and ran it into the armor of this dragonborn.
It's like a goat chopping at your ankles.
Yes. And as you do that, Lesh, because I do
What's
believe
up?
that's your turn.
Yeah, sorry, that's my turn. Sorry. That was just great. I'm realizing how smart that was of me to do.
Does an 11 beat your AR?
Now,
That
hold on a
does- It
second.
does not.
Adam's gonna do
Because-
his things.
They're starting their turns in the brambles.
Yep.
So I get to make 2 magic attacks against the 2 of them.
Yep. Grappled.
Cool.
Okay.
Both of them are grappled by the brambles.
And the top one is it still prone grappled or did it stand up last?
Yeah, the top one is still prone
Still
grappled.
prone.
I cannot move because I'm grappled. So.
Oh, shit. Damn.
All right, I'm sorry. I need to look up a ruling because it may not be against AR. What is your fortitude? Lesh. Will an 11 hit your fortitude?
That it will.
Okay. So you lean down and go to headbutt this guy. And he's going to grab you by the horns and toss you over his head, landing you here.
Yeah. Woo. Love this. Good move. Am I
That's
prone
fair.
here? Or did I just...
Why did I close that?
Or do you want me to
No,
give you a
close.
check?
No, you are not prone, but that is going to be his turn to shove you kind of as you were doing that. And it's going to be the other one's turn to attack Ussuri.
From prone and grappled.
Yeah, from prone.
He's like,
He's stabbing upwards with this sword that he had. That was the
No.
wrong modifier. That was the
no,
wrong-
absolutely not. No, sir. Read the fuck roll that.
When this man become a god?
It was a 31 hit?
Please don't smash me, Mr. Bear.
A 10 does not hit, thank you.
Does a 10 hit?
No, it does not.
Panic. Oh my god.
Is that the one real true dragon? Is that actually just his real dragon?
No.
Oh.
I hit one, but apparently my finger was too close to the 2 and hit that as well, and then hit enter without looking at the other screen. So I'm sorry for the. Oh fuck!
Wow.
Like, all right, so Ussuri's dead.
No, he would just be on 6.
Whew.
Oh my god.
But Ussuri, it is your turn. You are
Okay.
starting your turn with holding 1 AP over from last turn,
Yeah.
and having 4 death points.
Yep. So, with that being said, with the one who just Randy Orton RKO'd Les into these brambles. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say Adam needs to make his thing, but he doesn't because he's just gonna cancel it anyways.
Yep.
So, he's going to attack at this one here
Okay.
with a.
A 7 will miss.
A 7. I got a thing. It's gonna require me to do some things. Let's see. So it's not gonna be these guys. So I have Motherland's Discipline. So when I miss an attack, which I just did, I can add a bonus to my attack equal to the number of allied creatures within 20 feet of me, up to a maximum of +5, possibly turning the miss into a hit. And I can do this twice per recoup. I have 1 ally within 5 feet of me, 2 allies within 5 feet, or 20 feet of me, sorry. 3 allies, 4 friendly ally creatures within 20 feet of me, turning this 7 into an 11.
5.
An 11 will hit.
You've got 5.
5.
5, yeah, that is true.
I am going to say, because familiars cannot be targeted,
I've wondered about that.
Yeah.
just like my ruling for familiars with flanking, you're not getting +1 from him. But
Okay.
when I said 4, I was counting Gregory there.
So we're not going to count familiars, but Gregory does count.
Yeah, because if I decide to attack Gregory, he does have hit points.
Jerk.
So
But okay,
What?
That's
You
fair.
monster?
So that being said, it's still 1, 2, 3, 4 allies turning a 6 on the dice with a TA, and +4 for Motherland's Disciple. That is now an 11.
an 11 will hit his AR.
An 11 will hit. Excellent. And so with that, I'm gonna roll this damage. 10
Nice.
damage.
And which one was it?
The southern one who I hit last time, who was
Yeah, he is
definitely
he's dead.
The one that threw Lesh over his head into the brambles.
so
He is dead. He had 2 hit points.
yeah. So that one gets an anchor to the dome piece, and then as Ussuri is just maniacally laughing, you do not expect somebody sane to be enjoying something like this so much. He's gonna turn and look at the dragon folk that is right in front of him, who is grappled and prone.
Yep.
And is going to attack again.
So you get a TA from it being prone, and see where we go.
So with that being said, does a 11 hit,
Well,
Yes.
and then damage is another 10 damage.
He is bloodied.
Yeah, because I don't think this one's taken health or damage yet.
He hasn't yet, but he is bloodied.
Well, he has
Having
now.
an awful day.
He is concussed.
Yeah.
And then that is going to be the end of my turn.
And then it's going to be Zephyr's turn.
Okay, so that's already worn off, hasn't it? This would be the spook had run out on the last turn, hadn't it? That was the third turn.
Yes. Spook is now off.
And I can only use that once per catch breath. Dang it. Okay. Well, either way, Smudge is going to just fly out the window over here.
Okay.
And then I will run out the door. 5, 10, 20 up to the top of the stairs here and just looking over the edge for 1 AP.
So
And
climbing the stairs, I think it will actually take you 2 AP.
it will not, because I am an air elemental and I have hover. Difficult terrain never slows my movement. I would imagine stairs are difficult terrain.
Okay.
So I am at the top of the stairs. I've got 3 AP left. Do I have any disadvantage against Clep right
No.
now? Okay, so I've still got my Hunter's Quarry on him.
Mm-hmm.
Did I have TA? Oh no, that was from Distract. So
You have 1 from Glumness.
okay, so I've got 2 TA.
Yep.
Isn't there a TA for being above him too?
Oh,
Normally situational, and I was gonna announce it when he decided to tell me what he was doing.
I don't like that you
yeah,
keep
well,
using your pinky.
it's gonna be a lightning lash.
Okay. So you'll get 1 for being above him.
Okay, so for
So
a
that's 3.
total of 3 TA, does and 12.
A 12 does not hit his reflexes.
I can't add instinctive attack after that. So I will hate to just leave him, but yeah, I'm gonna have to just hold over 1 AP.
Okay. Goraan.
Okay. My turn.
Yep.
Ussuri being so close to death is starting to stress me out, but I can't do anything about that right now because he is in the middle of the brambles. So I have 4.
Because he is at 5 death points.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Well-
a little concerned. It's fine. I'm saving enough spell points to heal him.
I'm
Actually,
almost
at least-
slightly.
Well. Okay, so if I... Oh, don't do that. 10, If I move to here, would I be able to see the rabbit man?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move to here. Or is that what I said, or here? Here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And
Well,
then
going up the stairs, which that would be, is difficult for
5. Oh, right.
We'll go back to
So
the base of the
5.
stairs.
Yeah, okay.
You could still look over the railing at the base of the stairs and see him.
Okay.
But
Is that
I'm-
enough?
I wasn't going to take the you can see him bit away.
Okay.
Because that's where I thought you had pinged, was that one.
Okay. No, that's my bad. Is that enough to target him with a spell?
Yes.
I'm going to Briar Whip this man. What, is he within 20 feet? Hold on. Is he within 20 feet, actually?
Okay, I was like, wait a minute, that range is a little bit shorter than most of the spells that I was thinking of.
That's the only one that I could realistically, I think, cast.
Yeah.
No?
I'm gonna give you a single tactical disadvantage to
Okay.
overcome being higher than him.
Okay.
Because I'm not 100%. I don't want to do the. I don't feel like doing the Pythagorean theorem.
Okay.
So we're gonna let the dice decide.
Okay.
If you hit, it's because if you hit, you hit. If you miss, it's because it wasn't far enough.
That's fine. Briar Whip. Ooh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
17 hits.
Cool. He's going to take 5 sharp damage and get yanked 10 feet towards me.
Yeah. So he's gonna come out of the water 10 feet and slam into the side of the boat.
We're not finished with our conversation.
Now, everyone feel like a D4 of damage for sliding into the side of the boat is fair?
I was gonna fish for it, but you went straight out there with it. I'm all right with that.
Nice.
You say this phrase of "We're not done with you yet," and then his head cracks on the side of the ship, and then he falls into the water, and you don't see him come back out.
Oh.
Whoops.
I feel like apologizing to you might both be warranted and also unnecessary, Zephyr.
You didn't do it. I was going to.
Well, if they have charts, we can probably still find the ship we're looking for. He's gonna turn back around to face the stuff going on over there.
I really wanted that rabbit squid.
I apologize.
There's no reason you can't dive into the ocean and get it.
That very well might happen.
We're not that far from shore, but also be super careful.
I'm not saying that I don't like to
It's deep enough that an entire ship can dock here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the body's not gonna sink that fast.
They got a staircase going down into the water over there.
We could get him out of the water.
Okay.
I'm sure there's cargo nets on the side of the ship that he could climb up if anything.
But yes, that is my turn.
Lesh, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna try to briar whip this dude in front of me.
Okay.
I should have just did the fucking thing.
Yeah, do the thing, because I actually have it programmed to use the right thing. Yes, an 11 hits.
For 1 damage, baby.
Another one, but you do get to move it.
Well, I
He's
believe
already right
Fire
next-
Whip
Oh,
says,
Yeah, it does say 10 feet closer.
mhm.
Yeah, I was hopefully gonna try to get the crit and just literally slide him. But instead, I'm gonna then give protection to Ussuri, just in case. Gonna keep that up on him. My last AP, and that's my turn.
Okay. Can you roll that magic attack for me?
Absolutely. Boop.
Yeah, that 18 keeps this man grappled.
Poor
And
bastard.
he is still prone because he cannot get up.
And he's
I've
no longer
fallen and I
flanking.
can't get up.
And he's no longer flanking, so. But this time he got a 15 to hit.
Beats it, beats it.
Yeah.
Beats
so
it,
that
beats
beats
it.
Even with TD?
I took his +1 away.
Oh,
It was a 15 on the die.
Yeah,
So
but it's at a
Ussuri is
minus
now
one
at-
because he's prone, isn't he?
But he gets a no. I don't think so.
There.
What other -1 was there? So normally he has a +1 to hit. Okay.
Oh, okay. So that would have been a 16. The tactical disadvantage puts it down to 15.
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
the protector puts you at 15, so it means it beats it there.
Right.
So that puts you at 7 death points.
No, just 6. So he didn't crit.
You were at 5.
You were at 5.
Yeah.
You
now I'm at
always take
6.
2 every.
An
You
attack
take
gets
2
2.
every
Oh,
time
you take
get hit.
2.
Yeah. It's
Oh, I thought you
I've
just
been-
take 2 on crits.
Nope. There is no bonus to
Oh.
critting on these. I've just gotten super lucky, or maybe you've just gotten super lucky, and every time I hit you, blooded has been a crit.
Okay. Well, priorities are shifting. On my next turn.
Yeah, I don't think you can save me, home slice.
I don't think you can save him
Oh
because he
shit.
gets another one at the end of his turn.
Oh man.
Oh, and you go before anybody.
Yep.
Whether you live or die depends on if you kill this guy,
No
who is
pressure.
already bloodied.
Yeah. Yeah, he's if I can hit him, he's gonna die. He's
Alright.
severely hurt. So
Do you
All
have
right.
enough AP for 2 attacks?
I don't. So
But
start
he
of my
does
turn.
have enough for 1 attack
Yeah.
and
And
2
one
attempt
shove.
push.
Yep.
Or 1
Oh.
shove. Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
Just in case
Spaz
you
knew
move.
where I was going. All right. So start of my turn.
Yep. It is the start of your turn.
Kobe, I'm assuming you don't have the thing.
No, I tried to
Okay.
kill him.
Nope. That's fine. All right. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be an asshole, and I'm gonna start with a shove.
Okay. Go ahead and
So-
try to shove.
Strength is up here.
That
Yeah,
hits.
21's going to do it. Adam,
So-
do you want to roll that d4 for me?
Oh, yeah. Let me do that. 1 second.
So this is gonna be a kick in the ribs.
Ah.
Aww. And it's just 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit! That means I pushed him out of the way
No,
of me
you-
being able
you
to
push him in
attack
front of
him.
you.
Well,
push
you
him
can go
left
to
or
the
right?
side.
Yeah, push him to the
Oh
side.
yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah. That's well. No, I would push
the
him
other
the
way.
other way.
Wait, you can. How far
I
can
would-
you move him? It's 5 feet with that.
Yeah, it's just 5.
Fuck.
So yeah, I would kick him in the ribs, and he would end up rolling over into that area, and then Ussuri
As you stomp on his ribs
Yeah.
and kick him to the side.
and
He
Ussuri
was
is just going to let out the happiest, blissful laugh that you could think of, and he's going to slam his anchor down onto this dragon folk.
With tactical advantage.
Oh.
That's going to hit. Roll damage.
Does 11 damage kill him?
You splatter this man's brains
Yes.
all over the deck of the ship.
Oh boy!
Is combat over?
Combat.
Combat is over.
At this point, we are going to end this episode.
Thank you for listening to episode 4. We hope you've enjoyed listening and would love it if you let us know. Catch us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok under Tales of Yavard Podcast. If you would like, you can join us on Discord. The links are in our link tree and are in the episode description. If you really enjoyed the episode, give us a rating on whichever podcatcher you use. Tell your friends and spread the word.